How I put 10 pounds of lean muscle whilst having scoliosis in less than 90 days using the Warrior Ascension Protocol. And how? So I've had scoliosis for 3 years roughly, and I've found the repeating cycles over and over again. And the thing is, the effort wasn't the problem. I was going to the gym, I was having the standard chicken and rice and protein shake, but the problem was something underneath it. And the problem was the identity doing the effort. And once I actually changed my identity, then that's when the results started to come. So, who is this for? If you want to add a ton of lean muscle so you can feel confident whilst having scoliosis, this is for you. If you want to take your shirt off in public and show the world that you have a celebrity star physique, this is for you. If you want a sculpted physique so aesthetic that women can't help but to stare at it during conversations with you, then this is for you. And if you're tired of being that guy with scoliosis who feels insecure when having your shirt off and you're actually willing to make a change, then this is actually for you. So, who isn't this for? If you're actually looking for like a quick, easy way to get shredded and build muscle, click off this video. It's not for you. If you're actually if you're only committed to 50% of the time, here and there when motivation arises, then this video isn't for you. If you're stuck in your own ways and you're not actually willing to learn and improve, then this is not for you. And if you're someone who's looking for the next meal plan or the next training program to come and save you, this is not for you. So, the truth is simple. Everyone thinks that you need chicken and rice, free protein shakes, and hop on juice to get lean. But the simple truth is that your physique is a reflection of your identity. And your identity is made up out of your habits, your standards, and what you're actually willing to tolerate. So that's why in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make this a consistent lifestyle so you can be the guy who shows up every single day, even when motivation dips. So, in case you didn't know me, here's like a brief backstory. When I started playing football for like a local club in Upminster when I was 12 years old, and that's when I first started getting into sports. I quit 2 years later since my parents wanted me to go to church. And when I was in year 10, I picked up basketball with my local friends. And it was quite fun, to be honest. But because I lacked that discipline, because I lacked the drive, I didn't become a professional. And in year 11, that's when I actually started to see that I had severe scoliosis. And a simple example would be that when I was in the changing room getting changed, people would always point out to me, "Yo, Daniel, you got scoliosis." And like at the time, I didn't think much of it. But the more muscle I built in the gym, then like my scoliosis started to get worse. And then when it started to get worse, people used to point it out to me. And that's exactly what drove this transformation here. In November 2022, I've got my first gym membership, and that's when everything changed. So, in this video, I'm going to be running through the Warrior Ascension Protocol, which is the exact system I've found through trial and error, through perfect dieting, training, consistency, and the identity blueprint. And you're going to be getting it for free. So make sure you have a pen and a notepad because these are the 6 things you need to write down. So the Warrior Ascension Physique Protocol is built on 6 systems. Number 1, your subconscious mind. Number 2, your 100 push-ups every single day. Number 3, the diet. Number 4, the consistency through motivation, through systems, not motivation. And number 5, the training split. And number 6, following through with your word. The first one is definitely the most important one. You can't outrun your subconscious mind. You don't rise to the level of your desires, you rise to your subconscious program. At the end of the day, everyone is a program. I'm a program, You are a program. So at the end of the day, if you want to achieve something, you need to be in resonance with a version of you who's already achieved it. So how do you do that? You program your subconscious mind for repetition and emotion. And that's why I personally use a mind movie every single day when I wake up and when I go to sleep. So I program the pictures into my mind. So then when the time comes to take action, every single day I do it through the aligned identity. And that's exactly when the habits become enjoyable and they become easy because your subconscious mind isn't arguing with your conscious mind. Number two, I do 100 push ups every single morning. And the reason I do this every single day is because it helps me to get into a positive, energetic state. And that massively influences the way I do everything else, such as how I operate in my daily life, how I do my job every single day. And this also builds mental strength you can reuse in real life situations. Number three, eat like an adult, not a monk. You see, we live in the 60% to 90% range, and that's why I personally like to eat things such as eggs, red meat, chicken, fish, dairy, good carbs like rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, fruit, vegetables, all of these things, because when you get your protein and your carbs through organic foods, that's when everything just becomes easier, in my opinion. Number three, progression is the stimulus. To build muscle you've never had before, you must lift the weights you've never lifted. You see, when I got to this level of a physique, is when I was willing to push the weights, even when it felt uncomfortable in the moment. And if you lift the same weights every single month, every single week, you're gonna be stuck at the same body. That's why it's important to fall within the 4 to 9 rep range and make sure the form is standardized and repeatable so you can increase the weight over time. Low volume, high output, smart splits. More isn't better. Like doing more sets in the gym isn't gonna build you muscle. At the end of the day, better is better. That's why it's best to do 2 working sets after structured warm ups. The PPL split, the Bros split, Arnold splits, they're all outdated. When I was in this transformation here, I was doing the PPL split. And even though it was enjoyable, that's exactly why I stayed at this physique for a long time. But when I got to this level of a physique here on the right hand side, that's when I actually did the structure here. And the structure is as follows: chest and plus arms, legs or rest, back and shoulders with one bicep and tricep exercise, and you rest and repeat. And this is important because it allows you to get the exact rest you need for your body to actually recover and grow. And the last and one of the most, if not the most important thing here, follow through with your word. The mind is forever keeping score. Every time you say that you're going to hit your protein goal and you do it, your confidence increases. And when your confidence increases, this translates to different areas of your life. How you do everything, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So it's the same with the other thing. Every time you say you won't eat junk food and you do it, your confidence decreases. So don't break promises to yourself. Why this personally stuck for me and why it's going to help you stick. Because at the end of the day, we live in the age of information. We have ChatGPT, you got Instagram, you got TikTok. All the information is out there. But what isn't out there is structure. And that's what I didn't have for such a long time. And once everything was organized into clear systems, training, food, recovery, consistency, progress stopped being something I hoped for. And it was actually inevitable because I was able to take action every single day because I had a system I was operating under. And that's when my physique stopped feeling temporary and it actually became my new baseline. So now that you understand exactly how I managed to implement this system into my personal life, I have an offer for you. If you're not getting the results you want for your effort in the gym, if you're plateauing in the gym, or if you're unable to master on understandings of food, and if you're actually serious about wanting to gain tons of lean muscle, get and keep a six pack permanently, and you're serious about me personally implementing this system into your personal life so you can actually reap the benefits of your work, then click in the link below so you can pack on 10 to 20 pounds of lean muscle to your frame while staying lean and actually book a call with me. And if you're not serious about making an investment to actually change your life, don't bother hopping on a call with me. Peace.